As the days unfold, the reality of the horror, and I'm not only saying that in order to paint a picture that people can identify with. There is horror in the streets. There is no electricity anywhere in Puerto Rico. But people are actually becoming prisoners in their own homes. Looting is starting to take place at night. People tell us often, I don't have my medication. I don't have my insulin. I don't have my blood pressure medication. I don't have food. I don't have drinking water. The elderly and the children are the most affected one. We have a very difficult situation with people that rely on medical assistance to live. HIV patients, dialysis patients, people that are bedridden. Where do you take them? Where do you establish enough medical facilities? I walked into an elderly home today. The elderly were just reaching out the window. They had no drinking water. Next door neighbors had no food. A good portion of San Juan is flooded. So in a couple of days, that water, which already has gasoline and diesel and oil and everything that comes to the sewage system out there for everyone to walk in, it will be very difficult to start dealing with the smell produced by all the feces that are coming out of it. You know, we had 1,260 something refugees. Most of them have gone home. And what did they go home to? Nothing. No electricity, no drinking water, no roof literally over your head. The sheer pain, people's eyes, they're kind of glazed. Not because of what has happened, but because of the difficulty of what will come and what may come. And I know we're not going to get to everybody in time. I hope 2 days ago I said I was concerned about that. Now I know we won't get to everybody in time because we have to canvass home by home. Communications they're very spotty. So we have to literally canvass house by house by house. But what I would ask is, not only for Puerto Rico, for the entire Caribbean that has been hit so hard with this, do not forget us and do not let us feel alone. People already know we have tons of ice, we have diesel, we have fuel. We just received a visit from Health and Human Services. They're bringing about 157 people. So the aid is pouring in, but what people need to realize, and it may seem kind of shallow, but we're an island. Everything we need comes from outside. So we're running out of gasoline. There is no reservoir of drinking water, none, absolutely. What the government has said is that it's going to take about 3 weeks for hospitals to have power and about 6 months for the rest of us to have power. So therefore, diesel becomes essential for all these generators. Oil becomes essential for all these generators. It's amazing. The resilience and the creativity just rises up. People lined up on the side of different avenues. And when you see that, you know there's internet connection there. So people go and take turns and they do their thing. And that is one of the uplifting things. You see the creativity, you see people helping themselves. You see the best in people, but you also see the worst in people. It seems like those that have the most are worried about their generators for their air conditioning in their home. Well, I'm very happy that they can have that. But right across the street, there's somebody that doesn't have electricity or food. So we need to be able to look past our own reality and share everybody else's reality. There's a song in Spanish that says, Dame un momento para mostrar de qué estoy hecho. Give me a moment to show you what I'm made of. I guess the translation in English would be, I see your true colors shining through. Well, our true colors are shining. They're bright. They're full of hope. They're full of energy. We are exhausted in the body, but very, very eager in our souls, and we are going to charge.